Hi folks, Football News is back with another episode. Imagine you were the owner of Chelsea. Would you sack Graham Potter right now? Press like, write your answers in the comments below, and let's get started. Ferran Torres and Stefan Savic were handed 2 match bans for their fight during the clash between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Aston Villa have completed the €13 million signing of left-back Alex Moreno from Real Betis. AC Milan will soon hold talks with Real Madrid to discuss the permanent signing of attacking midfielder Brahim Diaz. 81-year-old Noël Le Gray agreed to step back from his duties as president of French Football Federation following the scandal with his remarks on Zidane. The French Football Federation executive may review Didier Deschamps' new contract, possibly including an option for manager's potential exit in the summer of 2024. Leo Messi has returned to action for PSG for the first time after his World Cup triumph with Argentina, starting the match against Angers. Former PSG and AS Roma attacking midfielder Javier Pastore has penned a contract with Qatar SC. Christian Pulisic will miss around 2 months with a knee injury. Aston Villa intends to recruit Matteo Guendouzi from Olympique Marseille. The French side is open to let him go for €50 million. Valencia have approached Manchester United about signing their winger Facundo Pellistri on loan with an option to buy. Experienced striker Andy Carroll has renewed his contract with Reading that will keep him at the club until summer 2024. Benfica and Midtjylland have fully agreed on the transfer of Norwegian prospect Andreas Schjelderup for €10 million plus add-ons. Leicester City have made their move for Fiorentina winger Nicolas Gonzalez. Both Nottingham Forest and AS Monaco are in negotiations with Palmeiras over a potential deal to sign central midfielder Danilo. The Big Green demand €20 million for their performer. Liverpool will be armed with a transfer budget of between £200 to £250 million this summer. Barcelona are plotting to sell Franck Kessié in the summer. He did not live up to the expectations of the club's board. Former Atletico Madrid and Inter central defender João Miranda has announced his retirement from professional football at the age of 38. Real Madrid did not rule out the possibility of Ferland Mendy potentially leaving Los Blancos in the summer. AC Milan and Wolverhampton Wanderers are both looking to sign Real Madrid defender Nacho Fernandes on a free transfer in the summer. Chelsea are no longer sure if they need to have Borussia Dortmund prospect Youssoufa Moukoko in the roster. Tottenham Hotspur have chosen not to trigger the option on extending Lucas Moura's contract. Thus, he will become a free agent in the summer. Everton, Nottingham Forest, and Wolverhampton are eyeing Shakhtar Donetsk winger Tate, who is currently on loan at Lyon. The 20-year-old Borussia Dortmund winger Jayden Braaf is joining Hellas Verona on a free agent basis. Borussia Dortmund CEO Hans-Joachim Watzke on Moukoko deal expiring in June. If the ideas of both sides are not on the same page, Youssoufa won't continue with us. This is the ultimate stage. This could happen, but, of course, we hope that Moukoko stays with us. Even though Cristiano Ronaldo has signed for one of the best teams in Saudi Arabia, it'll be a challenge. The Saudi Arabian league is a very difficult league, Xavi stated. I would like to make it abundantly clear that contrary to written reports, I've never contacted the Belgian FA offering my services as the new first-team coach. I think it's vital that the truthful version of facts is always presented, Thierry Henry told. Lucas Vázquez and Eduardo Camavinga missed the duel against Valencia due to injuries. Southampton announced the transfer of 20-year-old Argentine racing midfielder Carlos Alcaraz. Spartak Moscow midfielder Quincy Promes is suspected of paying €250 million to a drug dealer, Pete Wurtel, as a compensation for a missing shipment of 400 kilograms of cocaine. Benzema is the second player to score in 5 consecutive games in Spanish Supercopa history, 5 goals, after Lionel Messi between 2010 and 2012, 8 goals in 5 games in a row. While warming up before the game against Angers, PSG players wore t-shirts with the image of the legendary Pelé. Wolverhampton Wanderers are offering Bristol City £25 million for a 19-year-old midfielder, Alex Scott. West Ham United are keeping tabs on West Bromwich Albion boss Carlos Corberán as a replacement for David Moyes. Wout Weghorst, who has been recently linked with a move to Manchester United, was absent at yesterday's Besiktas training session. Analysts have calculated the losses and profits of clubs that are the current champions in the 8 major European leagues of the past season. Surprisingly enough, PSG have made losses of 369 million euros, while other sheiks from Man City made a profit of 49 million. Among other things, we had lots of football to watch yesterday. Let's have a look at the latest results. Moving on to the main news of the release. Real Madrid will play in the Spanish Super Cup final, which will be held in Saudi Arabia. However, it took Madrid a penalty shootout to get past Valencia, with Eray Kumart recreating Hurricanes' 2022 World Cup howler and Courtois saving Gaya's shot. In regular time, Valencia responded to Benzema's goal from the penalty with an accurate strike from Samuel Lino. Man City were sensationally knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Premier League outsiders Southampton. Moreover, the citizens have not taken a single shot on target even after releasing Haaland in the 56th minute. Mata and Diana Poe, who succeeded in the first half, eventually brought victory to the Saints. Despite Torino getting reduced to 10 men from the 70th minute, AC Milan still managed to concede in the 114th minute and end their Coppa Italia run. Michael Adopo was the one to save the day for the Maroons. Leo Messi finally returned to his duties at PSG and immediately made the difference. In the 72nd minute of the clash against Angers, Leo slotted a goal after Nordi Mukiele's pass. Besides, at the very beginning of the match, Hugo Ekitike put the Parisians ahead. Easy 3 points for Parisian Giants. Chelsea have completed the signing of Joao Felix from Atletico Madrid on loan until the end of the season. The Blues laid off £10 million with no buyout option included in the deal. Even before landing a transfer, the Portuguese extended his contract with Atletico until the summer of 2027. Being here at Chelsea feels amazing. I'm very happy and I'll bring my happiness of the game onto the pitch. Playing with happiness is what I'm about. So, I like to get on the ball and I want to make all the fans enjoy my football while helping the team. Alex commented on his arrival. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang wants to return to Barcelona. The Gabonese called Xavi to tell him that he is not feeling comfortable at Chelsea and how he misses his former club. Although such a scenario is only possible in case Memphis Depay, who has recently been linked with a move to Atletico Madrid, backs his backs from Camp Nou. La Liga rules could also be an obstacle, making it difficult for Barca to re-register Aubameyang. It's known that Atletico can also go for Chelsea forward if they fail to acquire Depay. The International Organization for the Study of Football History and Statistics has presented its own version of the World Team of the Year 2022, which includes Thibaut Courtois, Achraf Hakimi, Virgil van Dijk, Joško Gvardiol, Alphonso Davies, Luka Modric, Kevin De Bruyne, Lionel Messi, Erling Haaland, Karim Benzema, and Kylian Mbappe. Al Nassr have officially denied reports that Cristiano Ronaldo has a clause in his contract under which the Portugal forward is to serve as an ambassador for the Gulf country's 2030 World Cup bid. His deal with the Knights of Night runs until the end of 2025. No other conditions are included. Real Madrid have turned down the offer to re-sign Cristiano Ronaldo from Manchester United back in the summer, despite the fact that it was the footballer's former agent Jorge Mendes approaching them. Manchester United were even willing to cover most of Ronaldo's salary, though Los Blancos were still not interested in the move. After the 2022 World Cup campaign, Ronaldo trained at Real Madrid's training center, but it was not connected with a possible return. Barcelona cannot figure out PSG's behavior regarding their refusal to hold a ceremony dedicated to Leo Messi's victory at the World Cup. The Red and Blues consider such a ceremony a possible provocation for French supporters and especially Kylian Mbappe, who was the Argentine's opponent in the final. No doubt, the Catalans would do everything possible to make such a ceremony the grandest in the history of football. However, Messi plays for PSG. Guys, David Beckham's son, Romeo, has recently moved to the Premier League and is ready to impress everyone with his magnificent skills. The Inside Football channel offers you to get to know Beckham Jr. closer. Have a great time watching and see you next time!